Hello, my fellow gamers, and welcome to another World Championship matchup where today we have Legi0n from ITO versus Spud17. We have the Tomb Kings versus Norsca, and I'm seeing a lot of mobility here. We've got, for infantry, 3 spearmen. For their infantry, like 5 units of berserkers. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. So this could be a very mobile get, and the camera's doing the camera fins. Good job. Good job. So let's go over the Tomb Kings, and we've got couple of skeleton horsemen archers. At the back there we do have some skeleton chariots. Let's cover the flanks first. On this flank we've got more skeleton horse archers. We have got the Tomb Kings using this cover, a bit of terrain, as an obstacle, which is a very good idea. We have 1 unit of chariots over here, the 3 units of spearmen mentioned. We do have a bone giant over here at the very back. And at the front, this force, I should really have that open. Soji I've not recorded in a while. So we have Cetra there Percival on his magical chariot. And we have the Sphinx here. The ultimate blinged pussycat right there. Actually, that's not actually a cat, is it? But you know what? Leave me alone. It's Egyptian. They can do what they want. Where was I going with this? Oh yes, Marauders. So we have at the front here, Marauder Horsemasters. Bit of skirmish in there for Norsca. On the flank, we have a very powerful force. Is there? I thought there was. So we've got Skinwolves armoured, and then we've got the Skinwolves armoured Regiment of Renown, the Moors of Savagery. That is a hell of a lot of power there on that flank. And on the flank over here, we do have 2 units of the Marauder Ice Wolf Chariot ready to push onto the flank. Then the bulk of the forces, we have 3 units of Marauders, 2 units of the Marauders with great weapons, 1 unit of Marauder Hunters with javelins. This force is led by Wulfric the Wanderer on horseback, and we also have a Shaman Sorcerer of Fire also on horseback, and he's got Fireball, I want to say the Flaming Sword. Is that the Flaming Sword? Yeah, Flaming Sword of Ruin, and the Burning Head. I can do spells. I've not recorded in a while. I'm sorry, but we're going to get straight into this battle. Tomb Kings slightly outnumbered by the forces of Norsca, but that don't surprise me, being that, yeah, these units are expensive units they've got. But the Marauder Horsemasters, not quite sure where they're going. I think they're just trying to scout, but they're getting surrounded by the archers, and they're getting picked up very quickly. The main Marauder forces are now moving forward. Got the chariot moving onto the flank. Well, over here we do have the Skinwolves. So this, wherever they go, it's going to hurt. Yeah, so the Tomb King player going to have to be careful of that. Looks like we do have a first engagement over here. Chariot on chariot action. Gotta say, when it comes to like full on chariot, I do think Norscan's got the advantage. They've just got bigger chariots, but they just leave. And look, they go through the Norscans and just completely shred them. And then straight into the Norscan greatsword weapons as well. I'm going to say greatswords then. Let's zoom out. There we go. So the Skinwolves are moving in around the flank. The Spearmen, are they even moving forward? I don't think they are. The Tomb Kings are relying purely on their mobility. The Skeleton Horsemen. We do have... Is that a second unit of Horsemasters? Or was that the first? No, the first one got being quite there. Ah, there was a sneaky second one, probably hidden in some far distant corner. Spearmen actually falling back. The Bone Giant getting some shots off as well. Got 6 kills so far. The forces of Norsca seems to have actually stopped. They want to be pushing in over against the Spearmen. Oh, we do have a bow coming in. Is this going to be a nice shot? Oh, he skimmed some of the back ones, but not enough. And while that is happening, the Skinwolves come in. I think these guys have anti-large, don't they? So send the Skinwolves in that against the Sphinx as quickly as possible, and they will destroy him. As you can see, their health is... But he has kind of scared them away. Wulfric is getting badly beaten as well. Meanwhile, in the back... Oh, we do have a Burning Head that looks like it missed as well. Chariots taking on the cavalry, but they're not that fast. It looks like the Tomb Kings are clearing up the back units quite nicely. Cetra making a run for it. Wulfric, I think, might be getting a bit of a heal. But we do have the Skinwolves here as well. The Regiment of Renown, the armoured ones. And we've got the Marauder Horsemasters giving some support. We've not even hit the first regen yet. That's, oh dear, Wulfric. Uh-oh, Wulfric stopped. He's only got 800 health. Looks at the Sphinx. Missed him there. Cetra chasing down the... They're just the standard Skinwolves. over here in the back, we do have all the cavalry chasing down this unit of chariots, trying to finish them off. I don't think there's anything at the back here to threaten them, no. So they want to finish that off, and then they can come charging back in. This is not looking good, though, for forces of Norsca. Bounce back slightly in the Tomb King's favour. But the Norscans kind of don't have too much that they can focus on. Oh, there's a nice shot there from the Bone Giant. Got the Mortar Horsemen, kind of just, well, Horsemaster, sorry, just like taking their pot shots. Oh no, they're going for the Bone Giant. Fair's enough, fair's enough. Let's just take an overview here. So yeah, that's the regiment for now. There is the first regen. And I'd say they're doing quite well. Oh, Wulfric has rallied, but has not really gained any health. So he's going to want to be careful of that. Horsemen coming in. But the forces of Norsca are coming in to try and chase them off. Reinforce. It looks like the cavalry may be scared off, actually. He's coming in to deal with the Mortar Ice Chariots. And the light cavalry of the Tomb Kings is going after Wulfric. On the back over here, it looks like the forces of Norsca has pushed forward and started attacking the spearmen. And is that a spell? Is that a fireball going for the Bone Giant? Yes, it is. That I'd be tempted. Why not do like Flaming Skull across this line of spearmen that haven't moved? That'll be probably do a lot. But we do have Wulfric still. Barely taking any damage. He's charging in to support the Ice Chariot. And we got the cavalry chasing away at the Sphinx. Over here, what appears to be happening here? Well, the Mordor's great weapons have shattered. The chariots are trying to deal with the cavalry. Over here, we've still got more skirmishing. We've got the armoured skin wolves soaking up the fire, really, of the horse cavalry. Where's Cetra? I believe that's Cetra over there. The Bone Giant is moving forward. The Spearmen have moved forward as well. There is the second regen for the Tomb Kings. Bone Giant coming in to take on the Sorcerer. No one kind of expects that to happen, though, do they? And a good punch in the face. A unit has been wiped out. Which unit would that be? That, I think, would be the cavalry that was here. But the Sphinx is actually starting to fall apart. But Wulfric... Has Wulfric just fallen? Or is he just shattered? Nope, I think Wulfric has fallen to the Sphinx. And with that, everything else here is now breaking. So they're falling back. Could that be it? Could that be the win for the Tomb Kings? Bounce pass still just only slightly in their favour. Over here, we do have a main engagement, including the Bone Giant, but it is taken out. But problem is, they've got cavalry, and spearmen are now coming. Yeah, everything looks like it is breaking. Bounce pass now going decisively in the Tomb Kings' favour. It looks like the force of Norsca will be breaking off, and the Tomb Kings will have victory this day. Oh, they may be rallying, but the problem is, it's mostly anti-large spearmen and their cavalry, so it's not great. Do have charge. Looks like we do have some... Here it is. There you go. The Skin Wolves armoured. With the anti-darts, they could probably kill this guy quite easily. We also have the Mortar Horsemasters here with some ammo. Doing a bit of taunting, getting some hits on, etc. Do the missiles have anti-darts by any chance? That's... No. Okay, then. But in comes the Skin Wolves. Over here you can see the forces of the Tomb Kings trying to swarm over what force of Norsca's left here to try and break this resistance. And it looks like it is paying off for them. Chariots getting charged by Cetra, that's probably not great. They immediately just get bumped off the map. The Skin Wolves, though, could try and take them out, but as more units start falling and running, but over here we do have an engagement of some skeleton horsemen against the Mortar Ice Wolf chariots, which have been sat there for a while. Over here we have a unit of horsemen just sat there. Very well. To be fair, with everything going on, yeah. But there we go, guys. It looks like there we have it. The forces of Norsca finally break. I suppose they didn't get... No, but the banner was... Oh, yeah, he was on his way out, but Cetra saves him. And that would be a win for the Tomb Kings. That is a win for Legion there versus Spud. A lot of skirmishing. There is a lot... I like this sort of mobile. You don't see it often. Normally it's front line of infantry, heavy infantry, range, and you have a few cavalry units, maybe a bit of skirmishing, but this was very heavy on the mobility. While this was, I feel that if they pushed harder against the Spearmen and the Bone Giant, like ignore the cavalry and the chariots, go for that, use your mobility to counter out theirs, protect your flanks, and just go straight for the centre, they maybe could have pushed through, dealt with the infantry and the Bone Giant, and then everything could have focused, say, on the Sphinx. and etc. Because everything else is more mobile. It can't really get bogged down in a fight. So if they took out those 4 units, perhaps they could have swung the battle there. But of course, guys, do comment below your thoughts on this battle, and we're going to go to round 2 to see if Legion can get that victory overall, or will Spud equalise it and make it into a draw. For the second battle, we're going to have a bit of undead on undead. We have got Vampire Count versus Vampire Coast. And as you know, I'm always saying Vampire Coast and calling them Vampire Count. So this is going to be absolutely amazing good fun. It looks like we've got all the cannon fodder for the Vampire Count for Legion. He's got the zombies, he's got the crypt ghouls. But he's got 2, but what is this? You never see these. And he's got 2 of them. But we do have Colossus, we do have a cannon. We got some power to Satosa. Okay, I'm liking this. This is cannon fodder with 4 fail bats. You've got some elite guys there, but I don't even know what the Black Cabbages do. Like, we're gonna have to look this up. Be interested to see how they do. There's definitely a lot more numbers than these guys, and the fact that there are some units that will break on the Vampire Coast side is something to be aware of. These flying units could be taken out by the fail bats, perhaps. Oh, and of course they have a dragon. Of course, they have a dragon, and he's got all of the good stuff. He's got Storm of Night, Raised Dead, and Invocation No Heck. Fair enough. These guys just do Heathen. You've just got the Forbidden Rod. Is that right? Yes, he's just got the Forbidden. We don't really talk about him in this Forbidden Rod. We just leave it there. But the Black Coach. When do we ever see these guys? This is amazing. So let's have a look at what they actually have. So they've got Black Nimbus, Strider, engaged in melee, constant self, damage resistance 44%. That is very nice. Then we have Unholy Vigor, so engaged in melee, self, fire damage, armor piercing as well. And then we've got Black Scythe, so when engaged in combat, charge if engaged, charge bonus and speed, but okay then. Does it? It's got undead, it's got like the crumbling. Okay, so it doesn't do like any regen or anything, but that is interesting. So we have got the 4 units of zombies, we've got the 4 units of failbats, we do have Von Constein on here, Vampire Lord, so it's not actually any named character, it's just Vampire Lord. Behind him we do have some crypt ghouls. I believe there is 1, 2, 3, 4 normal ones, and on the end we have the Feasters of Dusk in the Dusk, which is the regiment now. We've got 2 Black Coaches, which is very, very exciting to see, and 2 Graveguard, both with great weapons, and we've got a Necromancer and a Corpse Cart with Balefire. So anyway, I'm all excited about that. Let's see what the Vampire Coast have brought. I'm not going to get those 2 confused, clearly. I've already started. So we've got Deck Droppers, both with handguns. We then have a front line of the Satosa Militia. Then a couple of units of the Zombie Pirate Gunnery Mob. 2 units of the Death Guards with polearms. Oh, sorry, that's Death Guard. And then on this flank, we got the Deckhands Mob with them. We have got Soap Spite on her Crab Lair. Does she have any spells? No, just normal abilities there. There we go. We got the Vampire Fleet Captain of Vampires, who has got Unification and Wind of Death. That'd be good against those weaker units. If they can line up the zombies and crypt ghouls, that Wind of Death would just boom, gone, finished. We also have the Deck Gunners here, the Cannon Rage. We do have the Deckhand Mods Poems again, and at the back we also have Necro-Effects Colossus. I think that's everything. Is there anything hidden in the corners? No, we are good to begin. Nothing better than a bit of undead on undead action. The thing is, the Vampire Counts have to attack because the Vampire Coast have artillery. So, yeah, and guns and that. So why would they not? I'm not sure if that was aimed at the Lord and the Dragon or going for the Graveguard. The Graveguard might be a good pick. Depends how good the aim is. Now, the Deck Droppers will have the advantage of first in the air, as long as they can kind of skirmish and support. If the Failbats just charge, then they would just swarm the Deck Droppers and destroy them. I would have thought, anyway. So they're kind of eyeing each other up, getting an idea what they need to do. Remember, the Vampire Coast needs to win this to tie this matchup. The Vampire Count They've got a minimum a draw, but they could win this whole matchup and get the points for the win. It looks like Necro Colossus is now getting the shots off as well. But he is aiming for the zombies. If he can, you don't want to bother wasting your time with them. You want to aim for like the Crypt Ghouls and the Grave Guard especially. It looks like the big units have actually kind of been forgotten and left. Oh, we've got Black Coats going this way. I'm generally looking forward to seeing how these guys do. They've just pimped up wheels and that. He's up. What is he? He's drifting. He's drifting. He's just done a 360 and off he goes. Well, I thought I'd do commentary for Total War. That is not something I thought I would say. But yeah, all of the firepower of the Vampire Coast is now coming into play. But the problem is they are sending in zombies first, and who cares about zombies? Like, you've literally got spells that bring, like the corpse cart we're bringing back for free, so not really a big deal. Looks like now the Colossus is going for the Grave Guard. Look at the amount of firepower that's getting shot into the front lines there. Where's... Oh, they've got him behind. We also have... The failed batch got behind. How have they allowed this to happen? And the front lines look like they will be engaging, but the cannons are being shut down. Oh, but they've been netted. It was a trap. And they fool them for it. Now the failed batch are moving in against the deck droppers. The main numbers... I mean, what were the numbers? Oh, wow, like 400 in the favour of the Vampire Coast. But this is what I mean, 1-on-1. I think the deck droppers will win. We do have a Black Coach, but he's decided to move in against guys of polearms, which sounds like a terrible, terrible idea. I think he's trying to make his way into the militia. Yes, there you go. And a breath attack from the dragon. Yep, you're gone. You're just gone. What was that? Oh, is that the Wind of Death then? Hang on, that's not what I thought it was. Oh. Or was that an ability I don't know about? Comment below, guys, because I don't have time to stop. Oh, is this going to be a Wind of Death in the Grave Guard? Oh, but they've walked out of it. Oh, no! What a shame. That would have destroyed that unit completely. And look, the Crypt Ghouls getting in, being faster. They've got into the flanks there. And they are just, yeah, decimating. We've got some healing going down. But the Vampire Count have done exactly what they needed to do, which is get in there, break those gun lines, surround them. We do have some Crypt Ghouls here. They could chase down maybe the Satosa Militia, get them off the field. Necromancy now moving in. Look at these Black Couches going. They're having a great time. And they are absolutely wiping out these units of Vampire Coast. It's not going well for them. Yeah, even like the Poems are now getting wiped by the Crypt Ghouls. The Colossus trying to hold out, but they've just bogged them down with zombies, which is a great idea. In comes the Vampire Lord, going up against the Vampire Fleet Captain. This game has got strange, I'm not going to lie. It's got some summoned zombies there, but they're against Graveguard. That's not going to end well. Over here, where is Satosa, actually? Oh, there she is. Oh, a faction Satosa, she's so spy. I should know that. But yeah, she's just being absolutely bogged down by all these zombies, and the Black Coach could do some damage against her. And of course, you've got the corpse cart there that's just keeping them healed. Healing gun on the Vampire Lord. The Fail Batch chasing down the units that do break of Satosa, which is fantastic use of them. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the forces. Bounce Power is now going heavily in the Vampire Count's favour. Yeah, he's getting out of there. He don't need to risk himself, to be honest. Why risk himself? He's got his minions to do that. Satosa, why am I calling her faction Satosa? She's not. Why do I? It's so spite. Well done, Shadow. Oh, I'm going to get dislikes in this video for that. Oh, is that a breath attack coming down? Yes, it is. That was, yeah, that's done a lot of damage. And now he's coming down as well. Black Coat's coming in. Clearly MVP of this matchup. Colossus is starting to fall apart as well. I don't think the Vampire Coast have it in them to bring this back. I mean, how many numbers is the Vampire? Still 800 against 3. 800 versus 3. Oh, I see. So it's literally all that's left there is the Colossus, the Vampire Fin, and yeah. That's not great. They've got to take on 800. Okay, yeah, that's... Oh wow, they actually left her alone. She's got 430 health. She hasn't shattered though. No, there we go. She has. But unit has just been wiped out. Oh, that was some summoned zombies, I believe. But now they're dealing with the magic, the fleet captain. Get rid of him quickly. Yeah, and everything's going, yes, he's broken, he's fallen apart, he's now going to fall. She's shattered. That's it, guys. The vampire counts have done it. That would be a 2-0 win to Legion. And we're going to cinematic shot as he crumbles. And victory for the vampire counts. I told you I was going to get names mixed up, but I didn't think it would be keep calling her Satosha when she's not. I am so sorry. But anyway, guys, that is that matchup. Yeah. So what did I think of this? I mean, this is a good gun line. Good front line of units, a lot of pistols and everything to do damage. But the problem is, Legion brought the perfect counter to that, which is just, well, cannon fodder. Just bring cannon fodder. And it was just, there were so many targets, it meant nothing. And then the zombies and the cripples just surrounded them and ate them, pretty much. Yeah, that was kind of it. Not much really Spud could do against this armor build. And who brings 2 Black Ogres? I mean, pro play right there, pro play. So guys, do comment your thoughts below of both matchups, especially in this one. What are your thoughts on the Black Ogres? Yeah, you'd never really see it, but to see 2 of them, I like it. We should see them more often. But anyway, let's wrap it up there. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you for the next time. Till then, guys, take care.